안녕하세요, world. And by world, I mean my future self, possibly some few dedicated family members, and maybe some of the unexpected thousands of people who watched my Tokyo video. I made a video my first week here that highlighted the first week of being in Korea, living in Seoul, and I am wrapping up my last week in Seoul right now. I actually fly out tomorrow back to the United States. I've been here for 1 year and 3 months, and I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed right now because my apartment is a wreck, and I only have like limited time to get my stuff together, but I figured I would take like a break so that I don't panic and make a video that highlights my 1 year in Korea and what it was like kind of wrapping things up and what I learned. So here we go. Living in Korea was amazing. I loved everything about it. I love the city of Seoul. I love Korean people. I love the expat community in Korea. I love my school. I love my kids, even when they were driving me crazy. How do you feel, Angie?
I feel broccoli.
You feel like broccoli? You look like broccoli. The last day of school was yesterday for me, and it was really rough. I cried like 100 times in front of my kids, and none of them cried. So I didn't think I was gonna cry this early in the day, but they bought me flowers, and they all wrote me like these really nice notes, and even when you can't stand them, you love them. I'm so sad. I just love my kindergarten kids, and I'm gonna miss them so much, but I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the rest of the day if I'm already like melting this early. I don't want to go. I was crying and didn't expect to grow so attached to a school or to a group of kids, but I've had those kids for the same kids for 1 year and 3 months now, and watching them go from being like 5 years old to 6, almost 7 years old has been so cool to see the change in their personalities and the change in their English speaking abilities.
Here you go. I have this. Hey, Miko, why you keeping it like this? Hey, me.
So, I love my school, Spring Bay in Songpa-gu. I love my area of Songpa-gu. I'm super southeast Seoul. In a tiny little 12 by 12 apartment. I love living in a 12 by 12 apartment. It's still so crowded and messy just because that's kind of the lifestyle that I have always lived, but it was easier to get used to than I thought it would be. But my time here, spent here in Korea was amazing. I met some really cool people. I climbed the tallest mountain in Korea. I went bungee jumping. I was able to go to the Philippines, and I went to Tokyo, and I went to Okinawa. I met some amazing Korean people. I met some amazing people from other cultures outside of Korea and learned about them and their cultures. People from Ireland, from Scotland, from South Africa, from England, from Canada, all over the place. And it was really cool to meet so many people. And that's another thing that's really hard for me is saying goodbye to all the really cool people. I'm gonna miss the food. I'm gonna miss dak galbi. I'm gonna miss cheese donkas. I'm gonna miss gimbap. I'm gonna miss the super generous local people here. I'm gonna miss Jung Soo-an from the toast place that I would go to almost every day. I'm gonna miss the sisters that worked at the coffee shop next to my school that I saw every day and would sometimes give me a free cookie. I'm gonna miss my apartment. I'm gonna miss where I'm located. I'm gonna miss all of my kindy and my elementary students. I'm gonna miss going to different places outside of Seoul. Sokcho, Busan, Samchuk, Incheon. I thought that I would stick to Seoul my whole time here, but one of my best things was getting outside of Seoul. Living in Korea has been the best experience of my whole life. I'm really sad to leave. I was asked to stay, and part of me is wondering if I made the right decision. But I think that I'm glad that I'm really sad to leave, because if I was really happy to leave, then maybe I didn't have as great of a time here. But I'm really sad to leave, which means I had an amazing time, met some amazing people, did some amazing things. Amazing. Korea, you were perfect. And to everyone I met, thank you for making this time so excellent. To my parents and friends from back home who reached out, thanks for not forgetting about me. To my school, thank you for being perfect.
Girl Day, oh yeah!
Girl Day, oh yeah!
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready!
Be
Quiet!
listen,
Carefully!
speak,
English!
talk,
Nicely!
hands up,
Slap!
still,
Still!
raise your.
Hand!
Okay, ready?
To Louise, thank you for just being such a constant support system and one of the best friends I could have ever hoped for. And to Keith, my travel partner, thanks for putting up with me all this time.
So it's our last week here in Korea. Keith and I are leaving the doctor. Keith and I have both taken ill. Keith has some gastro issues. I have tonsil issues. And also I bit my tongue really hard on a piece of bread this morning. Anyway, what we're gonna miss about Korea is the insane healthcare that you get here. Keith and I both waited for like 2 seconds at the doctor. He paid $4. I paid $3. Keith only paid an extra $1 because she had to like touch his stomach. And then we got like all these drugs, like
6 or 7.
yeah,
It's gonna be less
and
than
it's
$10.
gonna cure just my casual sore throat, and it's gonna cost less than $10 for the medicine. So Korean healthcare, I'm with it. I'm on board. Sign me up. America, take notes. They've been recording? Oh yeah.
Korea, goodbye. See you. Thank you. I love you. 안녕히 가세요. Bye bye.